Today, the 16 most valuable football clubs in the world get to put their money where their mouth is because they're all gonna go head-to-head in a Champions League battle. Does the overall value of a club really win you trophies? All of these clubs are valued at billions of dollars, but some of them don't actually win anything like ever. So today, one of them has a chance for redemption. So our Champions League will consist of the 16 most valuable football clubs in the world, and at number one, it is none other than Real Madrid, because in 2023, they were valued at almost $6.1 billion. That is an absurd amount of money, but Real Madrid does win trophies pretty consistently, unlike the second club on the list, which is Manchester United. In 2023, they were valued at over $6 billion, and they haven't won the Premier League in a decade. But hey, they're on the list, they get to participate. Now, for the third club, we go right back to Spain, and this club is actually completely broke, but they're still valued at a lot, and it is Barcelona. $5.5 billion in 2023, but they got absolutely no money in the bank account. For the fourth most valued football club, we go right back to England, and it is Liverpool. And in 2023, Liverpool was valued at over $5.3 billion. And club number 5 is also going to be from the Premier League in England, and it is none other than Manchester City. In 2023, valued at almost $5 billion. In sixth place, we have our first German club, and it is of course Bayern Munich, the German Giants. In 2023, their worth was $4.9 billion. And in seventh place, we have our first club from France, PSG. 2023, valued at $4.2 billion. Spot number 8 goes to Chelsea Football Club, and in 2023 they were valued at $3.1 billion, which is just below the amount of money that Todd Boehly spends every single transfer window. Club number 9 also comes from the Premier League, and this club is the epitome of being a good business model but never actually winning anything like ever. And of course, that club is Tottenham. In 2023, Tottenham was valued at $2.8 billion. Club number 10 is again from the Premier League, and it is another big club. It is Arsenal. In 2023, Arsenal was valued at almost $2.3 billion. For the 11th club, we're actually heading to Italy, and this club was successful, but not in recent times. They've kind of struggled in the past couple of seasons, and it is Juventus. In 2023, Juventus's value was nearly $2.2 billion as well. We go back to Germany to find our 12th club, and it is Borussia Dortmund. 2023's value was just under $2 billion. And for lucky number 13, we're going right back to Spain, and it is the other Madrid. Not Real Madrid, but Atletico Madrid, because in 2023, Atletico Madrid was valued at almost $1.6 billion. To find club number 14 on the list, we have to go back to Italy, and it is AC Milan. That's right. In 2023, $1.2 billion was their evaluation. Now, club number 15 is probably the most surprising one on the list for me. It is from the Premier League, it is from England, and it is West Ham United. In 2023, West Ham was actually valued at $1.1 billion. Maybe it's because of their ticket sales, or maybe because of the new stadium where they blow the bubbles and stuff. And the last and 16th most valuable club that will be participating in our Champions League also comes from Italy, and it is the other Milan. It is Internazionale. It is Inter Milan. In 2023, Inter Milan was valued at just over $1 billion. And if you want to know a fun fact, all the 16 clubs are all valued combined at over $50 billion. I can't even picture or imagine that much money. What does $50 billion even look like? By the way, speaking of money, please hit the like button for me and the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. The more views I get on the video, the more money I get, so the ads allow me to eat. Thank you. All right, we know our 16 billionaire clubs. Now we gotta seed all those clubs into 4 groups of 4. We're of course gonna do it via the relegate Man City wheel. Let's spin the wheel and find our first billionaire club that is going into Group A, and it will be AC Milan. Now we need a first club for Group B. Who is going into Group B? AC Milan is in Group A, and in Group B, it will be none other than the cheats, Manchester City. We have AC Milan in Group A. We have City in Group B. Who is the first club for Group C? C, it is Bayern Munich or Liverpool. It is Liverpool. And the first club for Group D. Who is it gonna be? Is it Bayern Munich or Barcelona? Or is it broke Barcelona? No, it is Bayern Munich. So we got the 4 clubs seeded into each group. Now we gotta find who's joining AC Milan in Group A. The second club for Group A. It is a rich club. It is a club that's worth a lot of money. It is a club that never wins anything. It is Tottenham. Now in Group B, we got Manchester City. Who will be joining Manchester City in Group B? It is the Italian side. It is Juventus. In Group C, we have Liverpool. And the second club to join Liverpool in Group C, Manchester United. Welcome to Group C, United.
United!
And to join Bayern Munich as the second club in Group D, it is a club that wins a lot, actually. It's the most valuable club in the world. It is Real Madrid. As we go through these groups, you guys let me know down in the comments which group you think is the group of death. I think Group D so far is definitely it. We got Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. In Group A, we got AC Milan and Tottenham, and the third club to join them is gonna be Chelsea. Todd Bowley, welcome to Group A. Group B, we got Man City and Juventus so far, and one more team will join them. It is a French giant. It is PSG with Mbappe. In Group C, we got Man United and Liverpool, and the third club in Group C, it will be Broke Barcelona. Barcelona, welcome to Group C. Will Group D be the group of death? We have Bayern Munich and Real Madrid in there so far, and it will be Borussia Dortmund that's going into Group D. 4 more clubs to seed. We're looking for the 4th club for Group A. We have AC Milan, Tottenham, and Chelsea, and now we have Inter Milan in there as well. Group B has Man City, Juventus, and PSG, and Arsenal is going into Group B with all those 3 clubs. Is this the group of death? Group C's got Liverpool, Man United, and Barcelona, and then Atletico Madrid is going in with Barcelona. That is also a very, very interesting group. I got no idea who's coming out, which means the last team on the list, it is West Ham United, and they are going into Group D with Bayern Munich, with Real Madrid, and with Borussia Dortmund. I don't know if West Ham can do anything. Even though they got over $1 billion value, they're probably going to lose every single match. Our 16 most valuable football clubs in the world have been seeded in their 4 groups, my friends. Let's go to the end of the group stage matches, but we're going to do it World Cup style. Each club will play a total of 3 matches in their group instead of the regular 6, and the quarterfinals and semifinals will be a 1-match knockout instead of a 2-legged affair. Hey, your club is worth a lot. Put your money where your mouth is. You got 1 chance to beat everyone. Let's go. I can't wait to see these results. Our billionaire group stage matches are done, guys. We're going to start in Group A. It's time for every club to prove their worth. In Group A of AC Milan, Spurs, Inter Milan, and Chelsea, AC Milan topped the group on 7 points. They went undefeated, and Spurs progress out of the group on 4 points, right behind AC Milan. Inter Milan on 3 points. They drew every single game, and Chelsea didn't win a single game. Sorry, Todd Bowley. Your billions and trillions are not good enough for this competition. You're eliminated with Inter Milan. Group B saw Manchester City top the group. 1 win, 2 draws on 5 points. It was a very close group. Juventus came in second, though, on 4 points. Arsenal right behind them, also on 4 points, but behind Juventus, so Arsenal is eliminated. And PSG went 1-0-2 on 3 points. That is a very, very close group. Arsenal and PSG are completely eliminated. Man City, Juventus progressed. Group C, and Liverpool is putting their evaluation where their mouth is. They topped the group on 6 points and broke Barcelona. They are also putting their money where their mouth is. They don't have any money, but they finished in second place on 6 points. Atletico Madrid is eliminated. Manchester United is going home. 1-2 on 1 point. Just not good enough, unfortunately, probably because they have Anthony playing. And in Group D comes the biggest surprise. Bayern Munich topped the group 2-0-1 on 6 points, but West Ham, the 16th most valued club out of all the 16 clubs, they were only valued at 1 billion in comparison to Real Madrid, who's at 6 billion, and they were in the same group. West Ham finished in second, Borussia Dortmund in third on 6 points, but West Ham is ahead of them. And Real Madrid, the most valued club out of every club in this competition, they lost every single match. I don't know how. They didn't even score a lot of goals. They only scored 4 goals in 3 matches. They conceded 8, minus 4 goal difference. They were the worst team in the competition. They're the only team that didn't get any points. They finished on 0 points. They're eliminated with Borussia Dortmund. So our billionaire evaluation quarterfinals will be Manchester City versus Spurs. Liverpool will take on Juventus. Bayern Munich will take on broke Barca, and AC Milan will take on the fairy tale underdogs of West Ham. I really did not expect West Ham to get out of that group, and now they got to get by AC Milan. Probably not gonna happen. But these aren't 2-legged fixtures. It's a 1-game take-all, so maybe West Ham has a chance. Maybe Spurs have a chance to beat City. The quarterfinals are over, guys, and Spurs decided to put their own sanctions on Manchester City because they beat them. They said, no, you're not winning this one. We have 1 match. We can beat you guys, and that's exactly what they did. 2-1 for Tottenham. Tottenham is going to be in the semifinals. Manchester City is eliminated like they should be eliminated from the Premier League. Liverpool and Juventus was actually a complete wild match. It was 4-4, and then it went into penalties, and Juventus won 4-2 on penalties. So the fourth most valued football club in the world in Liverpool is eliminated, and Juventus is going to the semifinals. Bayern Munich versus Barcelona, they went scoreless. They went to penalties, and Bayern won 4-3 on penalties. So Barcelona, they stay broke. While West Ham United versus AC Milan, West Ham made a miracle and got out of the group, but they ran into AC Milan, and AC Milan took care of business 2-1. So our semifinals are going to be Spurs versus Juventus and Bayern Munich versus AC Milan. So the top 5 most valued clubs in the world aren't even in the competition anymore. Our semifinals are over, guys. Who will be in our Billionaire Champions League final? Tottenham versus Juventus. Tottenham will stay not having any trophies because they lost 4-2 to Juventus. So Juve will be in our Champions League final. And Bayern Munich versus AC Milan. We have a chance of having an all-Italian final if AC Milan beats Bayern Munich, and we won't have that because Bayern Munich won 3-1. So our final, it will be the 6th most valued football club in the world in Bayern Munich versus the 11th most valued football club in the world in Juventus. Here we go. Welcome to the Estadio Metropolitano, where Juventus will take on Bayern Munich for the Billionaire Champions League glory. Bayern Munich is obviously in their red and white kits, and Juventus, although we could have put them in those stripes that they have, we didn't. We put just to make sure that everyone can see everything. They're going to be in their alternate kind of darker gray black kits. This is a pretty even match, I would say. Maybe Bayern Munich is a little bit ahead, but I think Juventus is going to be tough to beat too. They both have very, very good players. Quality players. A nice ball by Alphonso Davies to Jamal Musiala on the left-hand side. 15 minutes in. Musiala controlling the ball, controlling the play. He's taken on Gatti. Gatti versus Musiala, plays it to Kingsley Coman. Coman inside to Goretzka. Goretzka in the box. He is covered by Gatti again. Gatti. Locatelli is there as well. Danilo steps in. Kostic puts in a leg, and Kostic will carry the ball forward. Rabiot sees the run being made. It's a decent pass, but just was behind the forward. To Gatti. To Cambiasso. Back to Gatti. Out wide to Cambiasso, inside to Chiesa. Chiesa and Vlahovic are definitely Juventus's top main men. Those are the guys that are going to score all the goals for them. As Cambiasso, McKennie, there's Chiesa. Speaking of Chiesa, Rabiot, McKennie, Rabiot. Goretzka puts in a foot. Musiala to Kane. Wow, no one's taken a shot in this final yet. That's very, very surprising. Davies will carry it into the midfield. We'll lay it off to Goretzka. Goretzka will go back to Kim Min-jae as we are approaching the end of the first half. Still nothing doing, still 0-0. And there is halftime. An even half, I would say. Not a lot created by either side. As the second half gets underway, I wonder if we're going to see a little bit of a change from either side here in the second half, in the last 45. Goretzka. Inside to Musiala. He's covered by Danilo. He tries to get around Danilo. Shot by Harry Kane. It's like Bayern Munich heard me. Bayern Munich with Harry Kane. Harold Kane. It is 1-0. Bayern Munich. My gosh. I mean, Juventus, they got some work to do. Is poor coverage. They let him turn around. They let him take a nice quality shot in the left foot. Szczesny, former Arsenal goalkeeper, has no chance. 1-0 Bayern. Out wide to Alphonso Davies. Fonzie carries it inside to Kingsley Coman. Outdoes the defender. And Coman's got some space. He's got room. Kingsley into the box. Kingsley lays it off. Musiala, 2-0. Easy as that. Easy as pie. Bayern is the better side. Very, very tasty from Bayern Munich. Juventus is just kind of collapsing. They are collapsing. Nice finish as well from Musiala. Kostic. They need a shot. Chiesa. Shoot the ball, bro. Shoot the ball. McKennie. Back to Chiesa. Still carrying. Still holding on. McKennie. It's all Juventus. Locatelli. Vlahovic. Shoot the ball. No one wants to shoot for Juventus, guys. No one. They're high pressing. The press is high, but maybe. No. Bayern gets out through Goretzka. Goretzka is in miles of space, and there's so much space for everybody. Musiala. Another pass. What are you doing, Musiala? Just pass the ball to the open player. Kane, 3-0. My God. Wow. Juventus got absolutely absolutely smoked and embarrassed by Bayern Munich in this final. It's like they didn't have a chance. This was like Arsenal versus Swindon Town. That's what it felt like. Seriously, Juve, I am disappointed. 3-0. I mean, we probably expected Bayern Munich to win, but we thought Juventus will give them a good battle. Maybe they'll score a goal, maybe keep it close. But Juve, you got some work to do. You really, really do. Bayern will be crowned champions of this Billionaire Champions League final. There it is, Bayern Munich. We had the most 16 valuable football clubs in the world in this competition, and Bayern Munich won it all as the 6th most valuable club. Bayern Munich will lift this trophy, guys. Let me know down in the comments if you think they deserve it. Manuel Neuer will collect this trophy. Thank you for watching, my friends. Always take care of yourselves, take care of each other, stay happy and stay healthy. Always keep smiling. Bayern Munich are your Billionaire Club champions, and I'll see you guys in the next video. If you have any other cool ideas that you want to see on the channel, please comment them down below. Otherwise, I love ya, and I'll see you soon, all right? Also, subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Peace, peace, peace.